What's up, guys? Um, this video is a little different, as you guys can probably tell. It's like 4:45 in the morning. I don't know. I don't have my phone. I don't know the exact time. I left my phone upstairs, but it's something like that. And I've been wanting to make this video for a bit. And by a bit, I mean like 10 days, because it happened 10 days ago. Um, so I recently got out of a very I recently got out of a relationship that meant a lot to me, and I kind of just wanted to make a video where like at a point where I'm, like mentally and emotionally able to sit down, talk raw, unfiltered into a camera about it, because this is really my only outlet. I mean, I know you know, these people don't really know me and they can't give me feedback that's specific to me. These people being you guys, but I kind of just this is like the only place I can talk about it. So I just wanted to make this video of me sitting down. I don't want there to be any pauses in this video. Maybe I will, but I don't want there to be any pauses. It's just gonna be me talking about this situation. Um. Anyways, I recently got out of a relationship that meant a lot to me. Um. It's like 4:45 in the morning, by the way. Um, Me and my friends had a sleepover, except it wasn't actually a sleepover. I love my friends and I want to talk to them. I was actually planning on telling them about it because I was with this girl for 3 years. At the sleepover that ended up not actually being a sleepover, they came over around like 8ish, from like 7 to 9 is when they all trickled in. We had a lot of fun. I mean, the NFL, what's it called? Hall of Fame game was today, which is why we came today. We watched that. We had a bunch of fun. We called people. We did cool stuff. We had 2 fantasy drafts. We played poker. We played Catan. Um, then at like 4 or something, they were all like, well, 2, because we're only 4 of us. We're ending up like actually sleeping over. So, sorry, this isn't really about the topic of the video, but there are only 4 of us here, which is less than we usually have, and 2 of them are like, yeah, I got to work at 12 tomorrow, because they're also coworkers. So, and it could have just been me and the other guy, but he was like, yeah, no, I'll leave. They're leaving, so I was like, all right. So they left at like 4 something, and so I just cleaned the basement, and yeah, now it's just me. And I wanted to tell them about it, but it just never really was able to come up in the right circumstance. So now I'm here talking to you guys. So that's awesome. Anyways, I'm sorry for kind of yapping. You know, it's a touchy subject, I guess. Whatever. This girl, like when I say she was my whole world, I don't mean that metaphorically. Like she was like the light at the end of the tunnel. Like I don't want to be like a doomer or whatever, but I am gonna say like she was kind of the point of happiness. She was like my main outlet of everything. The breakup, I mean, I don't want to say it was mutual, because it wasn't. Neither one of us did anything wrong, but this summer I mean, I guess still is at a summer camp. She's a camp counselor. It's her first summer doing this. She's gone for 9 weeks in total, and this happened about a week ago. There's 1 week left now, so this was 7 weeks in. Um, yeah, she just called me and she was like, hey, I think we should break up. It's the kind of thing that's happened before, and I was like, okay, why? Because we were usually able to talk it out. We weren't this time. This call lasted 16 minutes, and when she hung up, it was like, okay, damn, I'm single now. She's still in North Carolina. She hasn't come back yet. So when she comes back, we have to do, like, I have one of her sweatshirts. She has 2 of mine. So I don't know, we still have to meet at some point to exchange items and to talk about final things. I have a note in my phone of like things to go over with her. But yeah, anyway, about the relationship itself, she was like not only, I mean, this should be the standard, but like she was not only my girlfriend, but she was also my best friend. Like I could just talk to her about random shit, and it would work. You know, I met this girl in the summer of 2022. Almost exactly, it was July 30th because that was the first day of the trip. Um, it was this company. They do like service trips or whatever all over the world. GLA, if you ever heard of them. But I signed up for it because my brother did it the summer before, and it was basically just like a bunch of random people from around the world who are all the same age-ish go and fly to a place and live with each other for like 2 weeks. I guess it was around 2 weeks and do service, except it wasn't actually service. We did service for like 2 days, but that's not the point. So yeah, I did that. She did that. There were 17 of us total in the group. Two of us really hit it off. She lived 30 minutes away by pure chance, which is crazy. Sorry, my hair looks kind of awful. But yeah, she lived 30 minutes away. And so after the trip, we flew back and I started seeing her. We started FaceTiming, and then about a month after that, we started dating. That was Labor Day weekend of my junior year of high school. And it is now the end of the summer before my sophomore year of college. So it was almost 3 years, just like 3 years minus 1 month. So she called me from her summer camp, and in a 16-minute call, the major focal point of my life for the past 3 years was just all flung out the window in one 16-minute call. Everything that we'd ever done for each other, all the stuff we, all the efforts we make for each other, you know what I mean? All the stuff we'd gotten for each other and made for each other and done with each other, just, all thrown out the window in one 16-minute call. I love this girl, bro. My God. It's like I'm still kind of in the denial stage. The reason why I was saying earlier that I was like gonna tell my friends about it is because I haven't yet, and the reason I haven't yet is because I'm like kind of still in the denial stage. Like there's no like it's kind of like this isn't real. You know what I mean? Like there's still like right now a piece in the back of my mind that's like, hey, maybe I can salvage this because I really want to because this girl means a lot to me, obviously, or else I wouldn't have dated her for 3 years. But yeah. So it kind of sucks. We did a bunch of stuff together. Her friends like me, I think. They don't dislike me. I know that. Which is good. That's really all I can ask for. I haven't talked to them that much, but my friends like her because she's like the gold standard of girlfriends, and I speak of her as if she's literally a goddess, which she is. My parents love her. Her parents love me. Her entire family loves me. My entire family loves her. So that's awesome. Haven't told my parents yet because they're going to be devastated when they figure out that the two of us break up. So that's fucking amazing, of course. I'm never going to see your dog again. I loved her dog. Her dog loved me too. I have that thing on my phone with like the tappy background thing, and when you switch it makes different pictures. One of those pictures is me, the selfie with her dog. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And when we met, I was 16, and when we broke up, I was 19. I'm 19 now, so that's like an integral part of my life. And this girl, everything we did together, yeah, of course, I said we met in Hawaii. I don't know if I mentioned it was Hawaii, but yeah, we did the whole service trip to Hawaii, met there, and then flew home. Then we did the same company the next year to Greece, except we actually knew each other before we signed up for this program, as opposed to the last one where we met there. Did that, came back. I went to her beach house with her family because they have a beach house because they're rich. By the way, her dad makes $9 million a year. So I went to her beach house with her twice, came back. So that's a bunch of vacations. I went with her and a bunch of other friends, the same people from Hawaii, 2 years later to Miami. I don't know. But the point of saying this is we did a bunch of shit together. We did like more stuff than any couples. That's not true. More stuff than most couples have done, at least within that sort of span, especially at ages so young. Our parents are both very lenient with that kind of thing, which I'm very grateful for. That's why I loved her parents. Her parents were actually great. She wrote an essay once in one of our classes about like my mom being her second mom, which is like wild. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not really like this isn't really an. I just needed something. I just need to talk about this because this is like I have never felt like I did with her, which duh. I was 16. I didn't really have much life experience, but at the same time, like because this is ending, right? And I know that like it's not that necessarily I'll never be in love again because I probably will, like realistically, and some point within the next decade I'll meet some other random ass girl, fall in love with her, yeah, whatever, get married type shit, have kids maybe. But like I will never experience the euphoria of being in love at 17 ever again in my entire life, ever. Not only did I get to experience that feeling to its fullest degree with a girl who I truly loved and who truly loved me, but I did it. It's like this is the most storybook thing. We met in Hawaii. You know how crazy that is? You know how insane that is? We met in Hawaii. And we just lived 30 minutes away by pure chance. We came back, started dating, loved each other for 3 years. Um, did so much together. I mean, for real, bro. Like we did. Oh my god, I have like a folder of her on my phone with like 800 pictures in it because we have so many experiences together. We did everything together. We went through 3 full years of academia together. I don't know if I used the word academia correctly there, but you know what I mean. We went through 3 years. I graduated. Um, there's so many things that we did together as like a couple, as a boy and girl in a relationship that I know I'll never be able to go through again. Like, yeah, sure, I'll be in love again, whatever, maybe. Even though that's still a foreign concept to me, it's like I'll be in love again, I guess, but I'll never be in love with her again, and I'll never be in love at that point of my life. I mean, I guess I am still in love with her, like low key. Like I never fell out of love with her, but eventually I'll get over it. But I will never be able to experience teenage love again in the way that I did with her. I will never like. I drove 6 hours each way to go see her. By the way, this is like yeah. By the way, like a week before the call, it was the call was on July 21st, the one that she was breaking up with me. But on July 10th, I drove down to North Carolina and stayed there for 2 nights, and then I drove back up 12th, just so I could see her. Like, she went away for essentially 2 months. I came halfway through, and then a week later, she's like, "Yeah, so that was awkward, and we're breaking up." I'm just like, "Come on, really?" Like, I'm really not trying to shit talk her because I do love her and she is like perfect in every way. But I don't know, the breakup, it seemed kind of disingenuous because she just threw it all out the window. It seemed kind of inconsiderate, but I don't care because I love her, so I can't fathom seeing her in a bad way. So. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't see how long this video is because I have my sunglasses on, but, yeah, it's probably like 5 in the morning now. I can't sleep. I'm in my feels. I was thinking about her all while my friends were here. I was thinking about our relationship, everything we've been through, yeah, whatever, the boring shit. Never was able to bring it up. My friends don't know yet. No one knows yet. This is my outlet. This is like my first time telling anyone. Even my brother would be shocked. Me and my brother know like almost nothing about each other's love lives, but like even if I told my brother, he'd be like, "Bruh, damn, really? Like, are you serious? Why?" Like, that kind of thing. I'm sorry that this video is kind of ass. Like this video, This isn't really advice. This isn't really, you know, me talking about a prevalent societal issue or whatever as it usually is. This is just me kind of venting because I need a place to vent about this. This is just me talking. This video is probably going to be horrible, but I don't really know any other way of coping with it. So I'll tell my friends eventually. They'll find out eventually. Whatever. My friends love her, dude. And now she's gone, I guess. Even unless I can salvage it, which I can't. So that's awesome. Neither one of us did anything. It's so random. It seems so random. I don't know. Like we were talking less because we couldn't talk we were physically unable to talk as much because she couldn't have her phone during the day, so we would only be able to talk in the morning and at night when she was a camp counselor. But like, so we were talking much, yeah, but it wasn't our fault. And then all of a sudden she's just like, yeah, I'm not really in it anymore, which I think she just lost feelings. But I couldn't really believe that it just ended like that. Because it's like, we've made. Okay, I have a video on my phone. We went to Raising Cane's one time. I was ordering and paying for the meal because I always paid for everything. I was ordering. She was sitting at the seat, whatever, the booth she found, and she was on this website, like designing her custom wedding ring. I came back and saw that she was like, hey, this is the ring I want for my wedding. And I was like, okay, so I took a video on my phone of me, like looking, it was like a 3D model of me, like, panning across the 3D model to, like, get every angle of, like, what the ring looks like. Still have that on my phone. That's the Emma engagement ring photo. That's, like, the exact ring I would get her. Not photo, video, whatever. We were that far into the relationship. We were that deep into the relationship. We loved each other, man. We had like collections on Instagram of like for the future, and it was like house decoration ideas, shit like that. We planned. I had a whole Google Note. I had her Starbucks order, her Chipotle order, her McDonald's order, a bunch of other shit. It's so much more than that. I don't know, ring size, all the ring stuff as well, but I have a video for that now, so I don't need that anymore. But like, we were so deep into the relationship. Like, it was perfect in every way. I don't really understand how it came to an end so abruptly. And I also don't really understand her thought process. I mean, I'm not shit talking her, but like, at the same time, like, girl, like, what do you, like, really? Come on. I don't know. I don't know how to say this without sounding mean. But it is just kind of like, did you really... She said she thought about it hard. Like, did you think about it hard enough then? I don't know. I don't really know how else to talk about this. Just, like... Things can be going perfectly, and then they can just turn for no reason. It's like, I don't even really have closure. Like, I just assume she lost feelings. I asked her why. She was like, I'm just not really in it. Like, what does that mean? Like, really? So I assume it's lost feelings, but, like, I really don't have any closure. I loved her. I loved this girl, man. The two of us were everything. We were like the model couple. You know how many other couples of either one of our friends, even parents, a bunch of like other stuff. You know how many couples formed and broke up just in the time that we were together? It's probably like 7. Like, just people that we knew. We had so many mutual friends that aren't going to be mutual friends anymore because the two of us no longer talk. The entire Hawaii friend group is like, now that me and Emma... Oh, I said her name, whatever. Now that the two of us are broken up, it's like the whole group is fucked because they only have to invite one of us. Like, come on, really? I was gonna take her. I have my car on campus next year, so I was gonna like drive her to Cornell because that's where one of those friends goes. Can't do that anymore. Like, there's so many things that we can't do now. Like, not only did this breakup fuck over us, it fucked over so many other people in so many ways. Both of our families, her dog, a bunch of friend groups, a bunch of different friend groups. I'm kind of still in denial. It really just doesn't make sense. That's kind of the silver lining here. I don't really get it. So I'm not devastated yet, per se, because, I guess, because I wasn't given closure, I feel as if there's still hope to prevent the closing. You know what I mean? But I can assume closure. I don't know. I don't know if you guys even know what I'm talking about. You guys probably don't care. The average view duration for this video is going to be like 1 minute and 32 seconds, if that. So I don't know. If you watched it this far, thanks. I don't know why, but thanks. You can click off whenever you want. This video is awful. I don't know why I'm making this. This video sucks. Yeah. I love the girl, and now I'm going to be mentally scarred for the next few years, so that's great. At least I'm gonna be able to lock in at school though. I'm gonna go to the gym and shit. And hey, I'm gonna be depressed as shit, but at least my wallet will be in better shape. I will be spending less money. Yippee. Yeah, okay, it's like 5 in the morning. I gotta go to bed. I'm sorry. There's like so I've been thinking of this video or whatever because I've been thinking I need an outlet and I'd probably make a video or whatever. But I don't know. The one take thing, I don't hate the one take thing because it's like more raw and real. But at the same time, there's definitely like 7 things I'm just forgetting to say. Like I think I covered the main points. You guys know the how it went and what happened, I guess. But I don't know, there's a couple things I definitely forgot to say. Whatever, doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but not enough for me to care about it. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like I don't care about you guys. I do, and I'm grateful that I'm actually getting views. I don't know why you guys are viewing my videos, but anyways, yeah, so, holy yap. I'm sorry for yapping for so long. I should just go upstairs and go to sleep because I actually don't have an obligation tomorrow, but I do have work the next 2 days, so, yeah. I'm gonna have to tell everyone that we broke up, and everyone's gonna be shocked and say, "Why? Oh my God, what happened?" I don't fucking know. Come on, like what? Like shut up. Ugh. I mean, that's exactly what's gonna happen though. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Anyways, yeah. A bunch of my friends love her. By a bunch, I mean all. There's not a single one of my friends that doesn't love her. All my roommates. I'm rooming with. I'm in a suite next year, it's a split between men and women. There's both of us, and like the reason that we had to wait so long is because I had to get like my girlfriend's concrete permission that I would be able to live with women, and now it doesn't even matter, because I'm not with her anymore. So that's awesome. I'm sorry. I've been dragging this, but there's just I don't. She was such a huge. I'm gonna paint a picture for you guys. Sorry, here's another yap session. So I walk into my room, right? This is my bedroom. This is upstairs. To the right, on the wall, immediately after you open the door, the post is it's like a me poster that I hung up on my wall that says, "When it rains, I love you more." That was a thing in our relationship. Like whenever it rained, it'd be like, "Hey, every raindrop is a reminder of love," whatever. That's hung up on my wall. That reminds me of her because it's a direct reference to our relationship. I got that because we were together, and it's like, "Hey, it'll rain." Yeah, whatever. On the left wall, there is a poster of the Hawaii sunset. I didn't take it, but it was taken by someone who was there when I was also there, and it's a beautiful picture, so I put it into a poster. It's hanging up on the wall. Whenever I see that, I'm like, oh yeah, Emma was there. Yeah, that was also the night of the first case. Anyways, the dresser. So you go on the dresser, right? There's one picture frame of us, so that's another thing that reminds me of her. One thing that she made for me, just a cube. It's hard to explain. It's this cool like little folding cube thing that has like a bunch of pictures of us together. That reminds me of her, obviously, because it's pictures of us. One thing that I got in Greece when we were together, that reminds me of her. 4 separate shot glasses shot glasses, I guess, that I got on vacations that she was on. Out of my 9, 4 of them she was on the vacation when I got it. These salt and pepper shakers that are like hugging. That's like the design of how they were built. She got those for me. Those are there. They're not actually used as salt and pepper shakers. I just think they're cute because she got them for me, and it means a lot. So, they're Old Spice Swagger deodorant, which Emma wears because of me, because I put her onto that scent. So that reminds me of her. This is all just stuff that's on my dresser. There's so much stuff on my dresser, and so much stuff reminds me of her. Every time I open my phone password was her birthday. I had to change it. Every time I open Instagram, I see the collections that we made together for the future or whatever. Had to, have to delete those. We have each other's locations. I don't know. We have each other's Instagram logins, so we get each other's notifications. That reminds me of her all the time. I have one of her sweatshirts still. She has 2 of mine. It's like everything reminds me of her. Like, not just like, hey, I think of Emma all the time, but also like I see something that's directly associated with her, and so I think of her. And that's just going to be the way it is, because she was such a huge part of my life for such a long time that like there's so many integral parts of my life that were her, that are directly associated with her. People say that like you are a mosaic of everyone you've ever loved, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. It's like you You cook chicken the way you do because your grandma taught you that one thing when you were 4. Like, stuff like that. Like, everything you do is because someone else, one specific person in your life, showed you this. Like, you listen to this song because your friend who you don't talk to anymore showed you it back when you were 13. You know, stuff like that. My point is, like, everything is Emma. Like, I'm a mosaic of everyone I ever loved, yeah, but, like, it's like 1% this, 1% this, 1% this. Like, she was like 40%. Like, she has, like, everything I do is because of her. Everything I own is because of her. All the stuff I own is, like, for her or from her. I don't know how you get over something like this. Because I don't even have a choice. Because of how close we were for how long, and because of how little I thought I gave to the idea that we would break up, there's, like, so many constant reminders of my life that remind me of her. There's not going to be a single day in the next, like, 4 years where I don't think of her because of that. Everything I do is because of her. That's not true at all, actually. But, like, a bunch of shit I do is because of her. Hey, but at least my wallet will be happy, right? Is there any, like, solution to this really? Or do I just have to deal with it? Do I just have to thug it out? Because, I don't know. I loved this girl, and I'm really glad that we got to share the time we did together, and, I'm really grateful that she exists. But, like, I am not going to be in a great state now that we're broken up, and everything reminds me of her, and that's not even a choice, that's just true. Like, as I was explaining just now, everything reminds me of her. So that's awesome. I really don't, like, I can't even envision myself loving another girl. That's just like a foreign concept to me. I made sure to ask permission before I did anything that I thought she might not like. I made sure to always keep her in the back of my mind when doing anything. I texted her so much. We did so much. We were perfect. Anyways, sorry for yapping for so long. Do you think I'm actually gonna end the video now? I don't know. I feel like I've tried to end the video like 60 billion times already, and it just has not worked. Yeah. So this sucks, man. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Because again, I haven't told anyone. She was perfect. Blah blah blah. All that basic relationship shit. I'm getting very repetitive, aren't I? Yeah. I made a basket for her when she went off to summer camp. Yeah, by the way, she broke up with me, I guarantee, multiple times a day for minutes at a time, if not more. When it gets really hot outside and she gets a little break, she takes out her little fanny pack or whatever, brings out that little foldable fan thing that I got for her and uses it on herself because she's hot and wants to cool down. Yeah, so I got that for her, and I guarantee she's just using it every day because I got her a little, I got her favorite sunscreen. I wrote her a note, a bunch of, random dumb romantic boyfriend shit. Yeah, it cost me like $84, and didn't even the relationship didn't even last through camp. Like, really? I mean, like, I'm not gonna say I did more for her than she did for me because we both did a lot for each other. But I did a lot for her, and she did a lot for me, and it's just, she threw it away. No, she did not. I don't want to make it sound like she's the villain. Sorry. It got thrown away for, at least from my perspective, really no good reason. I just still don't really understand it. I don't understand it. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. This is a pretty trash video. I'm actually going to try to end it now. There's probably still some things I missed. I feel like I got like a general concept. You guys know how important she was to me. And if you don't, just like really fucking important. So like envision how important that is and multiply that by 10 and that doesn't get anywhere close, right? Like she was my world and more type shit. And so yeah, now that we're split, I guess, unofficial, it's official, but in my mind it's still unofficial because I am huffing that copium. Because we're split, everything is ruined now in both of our lives, and I should just fucking, I don't know. There's really no solution here. I don't really know what I should do. But I loved her, and yeah, this is just a terrible situation. I don't know what to do. And I kind of wanted this as an outlet. That's what I've been saying the whole video. I just wanted to yap. I had to yap. I needed someone to talk to about this. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually gonna end it now. How long is this video? 30 minutes exactly. Would you look at that? Alright, now that I hit a 30-minute video, now that I hit the 30-minute mark, I'm gonna end it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This is a trash video. I hope you were at least able to like put it in the background as you were doing something else. Yeah. Have a nice day. See ya.